Hello and welcome back, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Crusader Kings 2. This is the Merchant Prince campaign. We're going to go ahead and build a leper colony, I think, next in the building here so that we can get a little bit more disease resistance. We currently have local hospital providing 5%, and then minor protection against depopulation. The county has a total disease resistance of negative 10%. So the flourishing penalty is kind of bad. Yep. So we're gonna build that up. Try to go from negative 10% to just 0%. Hopefully we have fewer disease outbreaks and we can stop having to hide as often. It grieves me to hear of your troubles. However, I can assure you that I have nothing to do with the pirates that plague your coasts. He lies, or I can break the pact. I can break the pact, or I can just say it puts my mind at rest. I don't really care, but it's just 50 prestige. Doesn't do anything, so whatever. All right, so writing our book, our new book, our next book. Our current library of things. We've got, yeah, you know what? We probably should at some point start passing these things down to our heir so we can make new ones. Let's do that all after we have created the kingdom title, though, so we can try to make a better quality weapon. Our child lacks a focus. He can be... Let's see, willful, affectionate. 2 reds and a green. I guess we'll just go with martial. Why not? It's fine. Jacob Hardrading bought a favor from Simon Wittelsbach. Gunzellen of the Saxon Revolt has declared the Saxon Revolt War for Hardrad's claim on Saxony on Duke Jacob of Saxony. Duke Jacob of Saxony. Who's Duke Jacob of Saxony? Why do I care about him? Who are you? Why? Who are you and why do I care about you? You are a special interest. You were the heir, I think, of my friend. That's what happened. You were the heir of my friend, so you became special interest due to that. And that's all that happened. Over the past few months, I've developed an elaborate cipher that I will use to encode my work. Let's go for, I don't know, this one. Whatever. Just gonna pick them at random. I don't care. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this campaign is a little bit less about, it's a little bit less about min-maxing than maybe some of the other campaigns in the past. So this guy's trying to steal our throne. He still is alive, which I dislike greatly. We could plot to kill him. Did I not invite people to join my other plot? I don't think I did. Right, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, we'll just kill that dynasty, kill that guy off. You know, I will murder everyone. Just wanted to say that. Young Maganulf has finished the education of the ways of war. I noticed with pride that he's attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. I believe still when you if you upgrade from nothing to a tier 4 military trait, he should automatically spawn in. Yes. With a trait. He's a Lightfoot leader. Cool. I mean, he is in prison. Why are you in prison? Doge Simone the Holy. That's me. Yeah. Are you... Wait. Yeah, you're in prison by me. Why? Who are you? I mean, he doesn't dislike me because I'm so good at being, you know, diplomatic. This is not like one of the Republic guys, is it? No. So you can just be released. That's fine. I mean, unless... Offer to ransom him to Duke Hilderic. I mean, he's worth 46 gold, so sure, why not? Alright, fine, he can leave. It's too bad that he got that education and he didn't really matter. I don't know who all these people... I don't know who all these people are. There's a lot of them in prison that, like, they just sort of got there, so... They can just stay there, I guess, but at the same time, it's kind of like getting cluttered down there. My co-conspirator has procured a poisonous viper. We're going to murder this guy. Neophyte Raimondo's apprenticeship has ended. My son is no longer our apprentice. I'm going to gain 300 esoteric knowledge, and he will gain 2 more learning, which makes him look rather good. He really does. Special minor titles are grantable. New apprentice. All right, so I guess we'll go with another one of our young sons, if possible. Well, he's not too young, but the 37-year-old, sure. Or we could go with our cousin. God, look at those stats. That's stewardship. Beautiful. Yeah, I like a lot. Strong or genius? I guess I'd probably prefer the strong guy. We could play as this guy. He's of our dynasty. Yeah, I'll go with you. Alright, we are not allowed to acquire ingredients because we've recently done it. We are not going to borrow Jews. We're not going to hold up grand debates. We are not going to do any of these things. Do I have I do have young sons. Let's make a horoscope for this kid. We'll just have to try again. The stars hold many secrets. Let's see what they are for this boy. After spending many nights analyzing the movements, I have discovered that he's going to be good for intrigue. Let's try not having him do that. See if we can focus him on something else. Another murder plot firing. I have made ample headway in recording my knowledge on the subject of the stars and planets, but it is still too vast to touch upon all that makes up astrology. It will be necessary to narrow the focus of my efforts even further and to write only one of astrology's aspects. Focus on the stars or the planets. So there's like, I think 16 or 12 maybe types of books that you can write. So far we have a magnum opus on universal panacea, which gives us the learning and the health. We've got the magnum opus on alchemy, which gives us this stuff. Like, we just want to keep on writing them basically on whatever is available. Depending on what type of book you write, it gives you different things, but let's try writing about the stars. Alchemy and panacea. Stars. Alchemy, panacea, stars. Why not? I could look it up, but I'm not gonna. Success. It seems that the wine did not agree with Baron, whatever his name was. He died not knowing the name of his killer. I think it will celebrate with beer. And also, at age 72, your vassal Baron Gianleon died. Yeah, it was me. Okay, I did that. And then before that, our courtier Isentrude died of depression. Isn't this the one that wanted to murder somebody? You need to make babies. My cousin, Trude of Venice. You arranged marriage to somebody. You are of our dynasty. You should be making babies. Hey, look, it's another brawny homosexual woman. Like, why? Why are they so... I swear, every time I find a homosexual woman, she's either brawny or strong. Is it like... It's a thing. It is a thing. I'm sure of it. I am not making it up. An attractive 34-year-old who's depressed. I know why she's depressed. Whatever, you know what? She's no, brawny is a good trait, but you can't inherit it, so... let's go with someone who's not, you know, pox-ridden or whatever. That's gross. And let's just find this guy a woman. Just a woman, a female unit to make babies with. How about this one? Go ahead. Please, yes. All right, and then we were looking at the barony. That dynasty that owned it was nearly dead. It was you. You are the last living member. You still have the 250 gold. We are listed as your heir. Let's confirm that that's going to happen. Still don't understand why this has to be checked off every single time. There's a button to auto stop plots. There should just be a button to auto invite people that will join. Like, you know, I'm no longer trusting. Several assassinations and loans later, I don't know if I'm still able to trust anyone. Okay, that's fine. Man, look at that learning. 29 is pretty great. Plot is revealed. Ah, boo. So, I could cancel the plot and avoid the opinion hit with my subjects, but that feels cheesy, so let's just not. People are going to be a little upset that I am, you know, a murderer, attempted murder. Yeah, heretic, not on council. Most people don't care, apparently. What just happened? Building construction. The leper colony is complete in the Hospital of Venezia. So that's nice. A little bit more disease resistance. We are now currently at exactly 0%. County has a total disease resistance of 0%. Okay, we could build a soup kitchen next. I do think that I'm going to just keep prioritizing the hospital in our capital city. This is good, right? You guys are happy that we're not doing war? We'll just spend the next 10 episodes not doing war. You are different looking. We are still true speculates because you've leveled up. You've leveled up, sir. In fact, your birthday was 3 weeks ago. I missed it. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to you, sir. Could you please die? 68. 4 more years we can attack this guy. Anyone want to kill him? Just a couple. Yes, so we did inherit the barony. It did work as expected. We should have gotten his money. I think I will, yes, celebrate with beer. God's truth is in the stars. It is done. It is finished. After a year of sweat and toil, I have managed to produce the grand work on stellar astrology. This tome shall stand the test of ages, ensuring my knowledge and my name shall conquer time itself. It will serve my successors well, and perhaps they will one day be able to add to their knowledge to mine. Okay, so we're going to pick up a magnum opus on stellar astrology. Let's go check it out. The magnum opus on stellar astrology Is there like a rhyme or reason to the order of these books? There it is. Oh, nice. Quality 4. Yeah, that is a damn good book. This masterpiece magnum opus contains many secrets of stellar astrology, but it has been encrypted with an elaborate cipher, allowing only the brightest to decipher it. It was created, obtained, an original owner. Yeah, so in order to use the book, you need to be stupid fucking smart. Sorry about the language, but I mean, you gotta be a freaking smart dude, or just be in the Hermetic Society. So yeah, that's pretty damn good. Monthly prestige 0.5, martial +1, learning +1, intrigue +1. That's amazing. That's the best book we've written, right? We have quality 3 there, quality 4 there, quality 3 here. It sounds like, I mean, we probably should be writing just ridiculous amounts of books, but money, man, it's so expensive. After months of fights, arguments, and tears, my spouse suggested separate bedchambers. Why? You're 36. She's a chaste, strong homosexual. She has made babies with me. What are you so upset about? Out of touch, unfaithful lecher. Am I an unfaithful lecher? I don't think I am. How about we, yes, let's rekindle our love. Why not? She's still, oh, hey. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management of the country, or management, the county of Venezia is doing well. People are happy, and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. So did that mean we just leveled up to 3? Cool. It sounds like, I feel like we were stuck on level 2 for a very, very long time. And I was kind of always under the impression that, like, a province could just continue to prosper over a long period of time. But it's curious to me how, as soon as we got the disease resistance from the hospital up, we immediately hit tier 3. So it seems like we have to keep on upgrading that disease resistance in order to even have the ability to go higher. So booming is now giving us a local build time modifier, local build cost modifier, reduced unrest, local tax modifier plus 30%. Nice. That's awesome. It does say more in the tooltip there, doesn't it? Construct hospitals and keep the province clear of hostile armies to ensure that the county continues to prosper. So we should be seeing like some sort of amazing multipliers on this thing. Venezia, marauding pirates, minus 20%. Is there anything I can do specifically to make that go away, though? Expires in 68. Boo. All right, well, we did inherit the barony. We could hold on to it. It does provide 942 base troops, and it does multiply with our guy training troops and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty good. And again, it's another thing that can multiply with the merchant. Sorry, the guy collecting taxes. So I would like to hold on to it if I could, but I mean, ideally we would just want to hold everything in this province. Bum bum bum. If we give it to one of our sons, I believe that would make him considered a feudal ruler, which would be weird. Righteous imprisonment on Patrician Amedeo, leader of a plot. What is he doing? What's he doing? What's that dude doing? He's trying to seize the trade post of Veglia against a subject of mine who is in prison. I mean, he's 30. I mean, this is where it's like, why wouldn't we just throw him in prison? You know, we have to. It's the logical thing to do. What's it going to take to get more domain size? Could we pass any laws? Haven't done that in a while. We certainly could. We could centralize right now. We don't have any issues with vassal limit, like, whatsoever. We technically don't even have vassals. We could go to religious revoke. We could go to late administration. Allows additional succession laws. Vassals to refuse liege interference in wars are seen as traitors. I think we'll take the centralization and just hold on this other holding for now. That should update. Good. Cool. Neato. And I guess we're going to keep playing and waiting until we're just allowed to attack somebody directly. It's fine. Princess Gallia, the Wise, 47 days. We have no court physician. I will appoint my son, the genius. What determines eligibility for this again? Is it just strictly based on learning? Or having I think there's like a couple traits you need to have? 16. Do we have anyone else who has like high learning? No. This looks like you have to have probably 15 learning or more. Something like that. He has no formal training in it, but sure, why not? He can be the court physician. Gives him monthly prestige of +1. It's not bad. How are we doing on this inheritance thing? This guy still lives. I do not like having to sink ducats into this. It's rather annoying. Hope he'll die soon. Could we just kill him? We could easily kill him. It's a breach of feudal contract. Let's do it anyway. Oops, wrong button. I wanted to go to my plots and invite people. Yeah, a lot of people want to join. Well, let's hopefully not get caught. Evidently, a while back, somebody had suggested that the pike retinue is the strongest one, the Italian pike retinue. One of the reasons I typically avoid the cultural retinues is they are really expensive relative to the number of bodies that they provide. Retinue cap usage for a Italian pike retinue is 1,000 for 400 troops. We can almost have like 1,000, like 1,100 bodies for that much retinue cap. So they do have some amazing modifiers, and apparently I have outdated information. Assaulting a holding is not based on the skirmish phase, it's based on the melee phase now. So that does make pikemen and heavy foot soldiers better for assaults. But we don't really do a lot of assaults anyway, and we do have a lot of bodies for sieges, and that all works out just fine, it seems. Alright, we, like, attack you. 68 still. These are dark days. My son, Pietro, has been beset by a strange rash. Yeah, I guess let's see. Wait, aren't you? You're the Chancellor. I have too many genius sons. I'm losing track of them. King Theoduald of Lombardy has declared the Lombard Holy War for Carinthia on High Chief Theodore of Croatia. So Croatia exists, and we could theoretically do stuff. What's up with this land here? The Byzantine Empire is still fragmented, huh? What is this guy? Why does this guy exist? Why is he independent? Sheikh Suleiman the Purifier. Africa has expanded up into Italy. Weird. Okay, what if we attack somebody else? Can I attack somebody else, please? Can I attack the Pope? I probably could beat this revolt. I just don't really want to go in that direction. I want to just kind of centralize here. And I agree, I was getting a little bit warmongery in the last recording session before I went on my trip. I would really like to just get one more war declared here. Seize the top holdings so we can create the Duchy of Ferrara. This request would be denied. Pope Alexander is not at war. I can afford to lose the piety. It would be denied because... Huh. Maybe we don't actually need to own it. What if we did make the Pope like us better? Annoyed religious authorities, adulterer, Magus the Acratic, churchy and cynical. I am a paragon of virtue. Yeah, I am pretty impressive, I know. It'd probably be easiest if we could just get one of our guys to become the Pope. This guy, my court chaplain, is a cardinal. The preferatus is this guy. Should have to flood the College of Cardinals. It's just too much. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care, okay? I'm not going to do it. Crossbow workshop has been built in the House of Participazio. Cool. We do want to keep on upgrading this thing. We build our small stable, get some light cav, map room. I'm aware that the tier 2, tier 3 buildings do provide stat bonuses. We do want to work on those eventually. Fertility plus 10%. You know what? Probably should have gotten that a while ago. Also, the monthly prestige from the Palace Garden is pretty amazing as well. What do we care about more, fertility or monthly prestige? It doesn't say, like, is this going to give fertility to everyone in our province? It might. Apparently our plot has been revealed. It's rather unfortunate. Whatever. I'm gonna allow it. I'll allow it. Righteous imprisonment. I am the heir to this dynasty, apparently. Patrician of the Castel Naceta and the Patrician of Trezegallo. You are this thing. What is he doing? Leader of a plot. I've discovered him doing a thing. He's trying to murder my brother. Huh. I wonder if because... Normally what happens when this guy dies is it just creates a new dynasty. Do we actually inherit this 300 gold if he dies? Because I would really like to catch this guy. Can we banish him or execute him? Execute. It's tyrannical. I guess we'll just throw him in the oublet and hope that he dies, but that's fine. Neato. Okay, so we've got that thing being built. We got that thing being built. I keep working on the hospital. It is working on it. Hospital of Venice. Does that not show up in the list? Here we go. Hospital makes no ducats. Why does my hospital make no ducats? And what are we building in Palestrina? Castle Shipyard. Alright, that's neat. Seems to take a long time to build. I do want to build universities eventually, but, you know, there's just so many damn things to spend money on. Evidently, upgrading the garrison prevents the provinces from being sieged directly. Or something. Someone said that a while back. There's so many things to upgrade. Too many things, really, to spend money on. Venezia proper still needs mustering grounds, pikemen, city shipyard, university, baronies building, city guard, pikemen, militia training ground, garrison size, levy size. Ooh, we have no mustering ground in this city. Might as well get that. I feel like there's something more important that I could be spending my money on though right now. Like, we don't need to build any more subholdings. We could theoretically start just building more cities here. It's a good thing to do. So, I might do that. And also, at some point, I need to just stop spending money, just stockpile cash to get to the actual achievement. Although, it's just going to feel like the achievement's over too easily that way, I think. Like, I don't need to do anything. This achievement basically just requires me to just let the game run now, and we would get it fairly soon, right? I wonder if we have a lot of money out there. Your court gold. 1,554 gold owned by this guy, my brother. You are one rich dude. It's also my heir. That's gonna be nice to get all that cash. I could theoretically try to give him a city. Maybe he would just start spending it, but he'd probably spend it wrong. So that's maybe not a good idea. I don't know. I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign, and I'll see you soon.